I'm not giving up yet. That's what unstoppable is. You don't give up. Doesn't mean you fall down. Of course you do. Doesn't mean you fall over. Doesn't mean you mess up. Doesn't mean it's hard. Doesn't mean you're bleeding out. Doesn't mean yes, yes, yes. And I'm standing back up. I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up full stop. But I'm not giving up yet. Like, it's not happening. I'm going. I'll find a new way. I find a new way. I find a new way. Too many of us, we hit a little wall and we go, oh, I can't do it. And you turn back around and I'm like, hold on a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's just a speed bump. Break it. You got a hammer? Let's go to the hardware store. Let's get a hammer and break that shit. And we keep going. Oh, but there's another wall. And that wall's unbreakable with steel. Can you climb it? Can you light it on fire? Like, what? You got a little hiccup. You got a little wall. You can't break through. You can't find a way around it. That's what becoming unstoppable truly is to me. That's my definition, is that you will not stop. Welcome back to the podcast. If it's your first time, welcome. Today we are talking about what it truly takes to become unstoppable. Now, when I ask you that, when I say, what does it take? What does even becoming unstoppable mean to you? I want you to marinate on that. I want you to think about that for a second. When I say becoming unstoppable, like nothing can stop you. Most of us probably think, yeah, no one's going to stop me. No one. I'm not going to let anyone get in my way. No one's going to stop me. You will be surprised, my friend, when I tell you that no one is trying to stop you. It's you. The person that you have to not let stop you is yourself. You're the biggest block. I know it's crazy, right? You overcome yourself. You decide to stop being the reason why you don't get what you want, why you don't build what you want to build, why you don't make the money that you want to make, why you don't get the opportunities that you desire, why you don't grow your visibility, your audience, your impact, your financial, whatever it is. When you decide that you're going to stop being the blocker, everything changes. And if you're interested in this, and if you made it during the right time frame, I'm running a masterclass called Becoming Unstoppable. I feel like it's going to go off, and I feel like I'm going to make this one of my core masterclasses that I run, because when I hot seat and coach women and speak to them about the blocks and the beliefs and the stories and the narratives and the crap that holds them back from getting what they want, magic happens. It is my favorite thing to do. If you're in my next level community, if you're in the Queen's Table, you know. I will sit there with you. I will coach and support you. We will cry. We will laugh. We will break through. We will have some actions, and there will be some accountability. And I realize that so many of those that listen to my podcast or follow me on Instagram, y'all don't get to have that. You listen to the podcast, you love it, you binge it, you send me the messages. I love you for it. But this is an opportunity for me to work with you, for you to ask a question, for you to get coached, for you to get supported and get the tools. And so I'm going to spend 3 hours with the women that have registered to this masterclass. We're going to break down and look at, there's a massive playbook as well that comes with this workshop. We're going to look at the ways in which you hold yourself back, the stories that you're telling yourself, the narrative that's no longer serving you, the beliefs that need to be let go of if you're truly, honestly, going to step into a next level version of you. If you're truly going to become unstoppable, if you're going to make it happen, whatever that make it is that you want, if you're actually going to achieve it, we have to figure out, where are you blocking yourself? And so I wanted to take this opportunity in this episode to talk to you about some of those places in which you feel like you're stopping, you're blocking, you're freezing, you're not making it happen. And many of us, if you're in business or you're a leader, many of us do it within our business or career. It's the best place to look, because we can see that we don't have the pay rise. We don't have the visibility that we want. We don't have the growth with our clients that we desire. We don't have the big opportunity. So many women that follow us, they love getting on stage. They love writing books. They want to impact millions of people. We have big-hearted women that come into my community, and I'm honored. But obviously, a bunch of people that are similar to me come towards me, and they're like, I want to do that too. And guess what? You will not make it if you are stopping yourself. The minute that you unleash yourself, break free from yourself and the limitations of the past and the stories, everything you want happens. So I'm going to talk to you about some places in which I've been stoppable. I've been stuck. And for me, one of the big ones was visibility. I, believe it or not, was very scared about the opinion of others. I cared so much about what people thought about me. I didn't want to piss anyone off. I didn't want to trigger anyone. I didn't want to upset anyone. I didn't want anyone to say anything about me or reject me or make fun of me. I had all my visibility wounds from my childhood where I deeply desired for my mom to see me, for my dad to see me, for my classmates to see me. But at the same time, I was scared to be seen. Because what if they rejected me, criticized me, made fun of me? What if how I wasn't enough? And I also had that reality in my childhood. So this created this looking for validation, which I did in my 20s. I was a bikini model. I was on stages at Daytona Bike Week. I was hosting things in bikinis. I was on covers of magazines. I was in music videos. I never was like shaking my ass girl in the music video, which I'm proud of, but I was still half naked on the internet, right? And I was looking so badly to be validated. I want someone to see me, someone to say that I'm beautiful, someone to tell me that I matter, that I was pretty. Why? Because I did not get that in my early years. No one saw me. No one came to get me. When I was going to go to a foster home, I went to a foster home. My family didn't claim me. My dad didn't come. No one came for me. And it made my little mind mean that I'm not worth fighting for. I'm not worth staying for. I'm not worth claiming. I'm not worthy. And I got to see that play out in my life many times. And for whatever reason, that's what happened in my childhood. Now, it would be great if we left our childhood in our childhood. We don't. Nobody does. No matter what kind of childhood you have, we bring everything from our childhood into our adolescence, which then moves into adulthood. Which if we then run a business, guess what? Guess where it goes? In your business. It goes into your business. If you price offers, it goes into how you price. If you show up on the internet, social media, it goes into your social media. If you have a job, it goes into your career and the way you treat coworkers and how you show up with them. It literally affects everything. That's why it boggles my little mind when people don't do therapy, or they think therapy is when some bad thing happens or you're really messed up. Let me tell you something. You are messed up. We're all messed up. This world can be messed up. Life is hard. Life is lifing hardcore for all of us. So therapy is a non-negotiable for me. It's like preventative. It's like taking supplements or vitamins. You don't take it when you're sick. You take it so you don't get sick, right? So I want you to start thinking about the ways in which you stop yourself. Maybe some of the ways I said are some of yours. Maybe you care a lot about what people think about you. Maybe you're scared to be seen. Maybe you don't want to get rejected. Maybe you haven't been sharing your voice in the way that you know you can, and you're holding back your opinions and ideas and controversial sides because you're worried that someone might troll you. Someone might say something. Someone might get pissed off at you. And so when we do this, we become stoppable. When we do this, it's easy for us to stop in our tracks. It's easy for us to gain some momentum and then go back, oscillate, right? You take 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. You start looping. Why am I not getting any progress? Because you're stopping yourself. And so we have to understand the ways in which we're being stopped and where we're blocking ourselves, where we're getting in our own way, if we're actually going to release the ways. And I know on this podcast, we're not going to unpack all the ways in which you stop yourself and release the ways, but I did want to give you some insight into how you can truly become unstoppable. Some of the things that really support me and help my clients. Number one, what are we doing this for? There has to be a greater good. There has to be a bigger vision. There has to be something that's not just you that's driving you. For me, I think about you. The person listening to this episode, the woman watching this on YouTube, the woman watching this on Spotify or Apple, the person that tunes into my content, watches my social media, I'm thinking about her. What about her? How is she? Who is she? How does she feel about herself? What is she putting up with? What does she desire? Where is she now versus where she wants to be? What's slowing her down? What's keeping her stuck? My job is to support her as much as I can. And if I don't get out of my own way, if I don't allow myself to be seen or heard or take my space or attract the clients that are meant to find me, if I don't show up visibly and loud and proud and opinionated, my person's not going to be able to find me. I'm going to attract a bunch of people who are not my people, because I'm trying to please everyone and be likable and palatable, and that's gross, right? So I'm just going to be me fully expressed with my jacket. If you're not watching this on YouTube, you're missing out. I made this jacket. It's literally just a boring jacket, and I bedazzled it and then put little like tassels from a skirt that I bought on Amazon with my glue gun. Girl, I want to put on my hat. I'm just having fun over here. After the Bad Bunny concert and I made that Puerto Rico bra, my creative juices are flowing, friends. So who knows? Maybe I'll have a shop soon. But right, like I am who I am. And I have to be me, because then I'll attract the people that want me. But if I pretend to be for everyone, I'm going to attract assholes and people who are not good for me. So what are the ways in which you're not showing up for yourself? What are the ways in which you're blocking yourself? Are you worried too much about what people think about you? And when you start to unravel that, you start to see that for me, that impacts my impact. So number one, what is the driving force that's leading you to show up, leading you to want to build this thing? What is it? Why do you care? Why does it matter? Who does it help? Who are you helping? And how does it impact them if you're not available, if you don't show up? How are you impacting the people you said you came here to help? Basically, if I make it all about me, I don't show up for you. And if I don't show up for you, that means I'm not doing my impact. So that means I'm full of shit, right? I'm worried about a troll more than I'm worried about impacting my women. No, I don't care about a stranger on the internet talking shit about me, or somebody who doesn't know me, supposedly on the internet talking shit about me. I care about doing the work I came here to do. So number one, my tip number one is think about the greater good. What's something that matters more to you? What's the driving force that can lead you and guide you when shit hits the fan? Like, that is it. That gets me out of bed. That makes me move. That pulls me like my true north. It's pulling me forward. Another thing to becoming unstoppable is realizing that you're going to have conflict. You're going to have someone who doesn't like you. You're going to have the enemy. You're going to have the other side. And so it's really hard to say, I'm going to be unstoppable. And I define unstoppable as like, I never give up. If you have not heard Ray's song, Lifeboat, I dare you to go listen to Ray, R-A-Y-E, Lifeboat. Come back and tell me in the comments what you thought. Holy crap. My kids love that song. My son plays it before his soccer games. Ugh, the song gives me chills. I am obsessed. I listen to the gym. I'm like over and over again. She says, I'm not giving up yet. That's what unstoppable is. You don't give up. Doesn't mean you fall down. Of course you do. Doesn't mean you fall over. Doesn't mean you mess up. Doesn't mean it's hard. Doesn't mean you're bleeding out. Doesn't mean yes, yes, yes. And I'm standing back up. I'm not giving up yet. I'm not giving up full stop. But I'm not giving up yet. Like, it's not happening. I'm going. I'll find a new way. I find a new way. I find a new way. Too many of us, we hit a little wall and we go, oh, I can't do it. And you turn back around and I'm like, hold on a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's just a speed bump. Break it. You got a hammer? Let's go to the hardware store. Let's get a hammer and break that shit. And we keep going. Oh, but there's another wall. And that wall's unbreakable steel. Can you climb it? Can you light it on fire? Like, what? You got a little hiccup. You got a little wall. You can't break through. You can't find a way around it. That's what becoming unstoppable truly is to me. That's my definition, is that you will not stop. I can't stop. You know that song? Who gonna stop me now? Listen to that song, okay? All the songs are coming to me. I love music. I think it's very important to keep you in state. So becoming unstoppable means you're going to try everything you need to do to make it happen. And that means it's going to be hard. And that means it's going to feel rough. And that means you're definitely going to mess up, fall down, air quotes, fail, if you want to call it that. I don't like using that word because I get back up. But if you don't get back up, sure, you failed. But we have our whole life, however long our lives are, which we don't know, to continue to try, to continue to go after it. And if point one, the purpose and the vision and the mission is not strong, you're not going to do point two, which is never give up. Anything's going to knock you down and you're just going to go to the side and go look at something else. What? No, we have to have some focus that we want to work with. And then we have to realize that we're not going to stop. Nothing is going to stop us from going after what we want. Will we take different ideas? Totally. Will we do different things? 100%. Sometimes you have to go the wrong way to hit the right way. Completely. But we're not going to stop. Don't stop walking. Don't stop moving. And third and final, what I will say about becoming unstoppable, at the end of the day, the one thing you can control is the way that you treat yourself. That's the only thing you can control. You can't control what the internet says. You can't control what your clients do. You can't control what anyone outside of you does. The market does. You can't control that. You can control how you treat yourself. And if you don't have a good thought process about who you are, if you're not your best friend, if you're not your own cheerleader, if you don't mother and nurture yourself, even if you didn't have a good mother, okay, I get that, girl. You have to learn how to be good to you. You have to literally be your own best friend. Your relationship with yourself, your self-image, your self-worth, your self-confidence, your self-trust has to be on point. So everything that you need to do, which is why I want you to come to this masterclass. And if you missed it, there'll be a replay on demand that you can watch, I'm sure. But this is why I'm such a fan of doing your internal work, of learning how to work with yourself, how to coach yourself, how to speak to yourself, like how to walk yourself off the ledge when you're really overwhelmed, not literally, guys, but when you're really overwhelmed and you're like, fuck, oh my God, how do you nurture yourself? How do you take care of yourself? What do you say to yourself when you're hitting these moments where it feels like life is too much and you can't handle it? What do you do for you? I think too many of us look outside our world. Our coach should help us. My therapist knows the answer. You know, so-and-so knows. No, baby. You know. You are your greatest source of truth. It is you. You forgot. That's okay. But I'm going to remind you, it's you. Nobody has an answer for you. It's you. We could tell you things, sure. But at the end of the day, what I want you to come back to is I know my own answer. I know my own truth. And if you feel like you don't have an answer when you close your eyes and go inward, my love, it's not because it's not there. It's because you haven't spent enough time. You have to build a relationship back with yourself. You have to build trust back with yourself. Your internal self needs to trust that you are going to be there and that you're going to come inward, not out looking for the answers. The answers are not out there. They are inside of you. And if you can't hear them because there's a whisper, just listen carefully. Listen a lot. Go inward a lot. Spend time with yourself. All I do when I host a retreat or an event like this is I make you take a piece of paper and write some ideas down. I share questions that are really deep and meaningful, and I create a space and I hold space and I make time for you to find your own answer. And then you come to me and you tell me your answer. You're not leaving, finding it, and then coming back. It's with you. So can you make that time for yourself? Can you work on the way that you see yourself, the way you speak about yourself? I recently caught a client talking about herself in not a good way. I said, hey, you really need to change that story that you've got going on. You got this story that XYZ. Does that serve you? I don't think that's true. I think you should start letting go of that story. Write a new story. Who are you? What are you about? What do you do? What do you say? Who are you? Maybe the world told you who you were and you believe that, but I don't think that's true. I think you have a new story and a new narrative that you can tell. And that's going to help you become unstoppable. Because you will know where you are. You will be discerning. You will know that you need a nap. You will know that you need to get off your phone. You will know that you need to unfollow that person. You will know that you need to sign up to the masterclass or join the program or call your therapist or have a hot shower. You will nurture and mother yourself. You will know how to reparent you. This is what I need right now. I need a moment. And one of the questions that I started this podcast with back in the day, back in 2018 was, what do I need right now? And women everywhere that listened to those episodes were like, whoa, I never asked myself that question. If you've never asked yourself that question, ask yourself right now, what do I need right now? What do I need right now? What would serve me best right now? That's how you love yourself. That's how you mother yourself. Then attend. What do I need right now? I need a hot shower. I need to cry. I feel like I need to cry. I feel like I need a journal. I need a hug. I need to go for a walk. I need to lift weights. I need to eat something. Whatever. What do you need right now? Give yourself that. Anyway, I love you. I got to let you go because I'll keep talking about this. And we're going to run this masterclass. It's called Becoming Unstoppable. Actually, it's called The Secrets to Becoming Unstoppable, How Women in Business Truly Win. This is the women that are winning, the successful women that are killing it. This is why they are unstoppable. There are things that they are doing that you're not doing. That's all. You do these things, baby, guess what? You are unstoppable as well. That's it. I hope to see you there. I'm going to put the link in the show notes. And if it's already passed by the time you're listening to this, don't worry. Number one, I'll probably run it again. Number two, it'll be on demand so you can watch it. And number three, even if you don't watch it, and hopefully this episode spoke to you, there are ways in which you're stopping yourself. Check in with yourself. What are those ways? What's the big vision? What are you here to do? What's your driving force? And last but not least, be kind to you. Can you build that relationship with yourself back? And I don't believe you broke that relationship. I believe that relationship with yourself broke. The self-trust broke in your childhood, in your adolescence, with all the experiences you had. And now, as an adult, you have an experience, you have an opportunity to rebuild trust with you, to make friends with yourself again on paper, to sit with yourself, and to know yourself better than anyone else. Sending you so much love. I will see you next week.